What is this game? You seem to be running out of map. What are you going to do when you run out of map? E1. Oh boy. It's not what I want to see, but it was kind of inevitable. Yeah, let's just cross the crossroads and wormholes into the same map, giving me so many possibilities to consider that I'll just sit here and lose my mind. Alright, and we have two separate... Damn. Alright, so we have two cars. We have to pick up two of each. Each of them is paired with the other color in the people positions, but the actual houses are paired with themselves, so that just raises questions, really. Oh boy. Can't wait. I mean, this is already a moot point. Nothing about that works because I was already like, hey, yeah, let's cut that off. And it's like, well, then you can't get to the exit period. God damn, all four of them are against the wall. Is it better to grab both people at once or both houses at once? Well, I think you're supposed to grab both of the dudes and turn them in of the same color at the same time. So what's communicating this to me is that the houses are together. So if you try to come in and swoop by, it'd be harder to do this in a way where you can separate them. You can technically do that and then maybe come by later to go swooping in the other side. It's technically possible, but it seems like a lot harder, where these guys are spread out almost as if to help you get them separately. I'd probably start with trying to do the oranges first, because the oranges are on the outside, whereas when you're hitting walls and stuff like that, you're crossing out your ability to even get to certain parts of the map. So going to the oranges first probably makes the most sense, and then working with these guys on the inside afterwards. Just don't necessarily have a plan as to how I'm going to do that, like at all. This is going to be a hell of an episode. I'm going to be so incomprehensible. Jesus, wormholes and crossroads. Those are both of the things I don't want to see. And these are just placed just right in a way where when you approach them, you're going to be crossing out your ability to do certain things. Like, just by going near these things, you're blocking off routes in and out of the holes, even if you don't use them. And that's the only way to proceed. That's by the wormhole, that's by the crossroad, that's by the crossroad, and that's by the wormhole. So you pretty much have to use them every time you go anywhere, since you're going to be going up next to them anyway, and the way of going around them the long way just crosses out more of the walls, so they have even less possible uses. But we're in an awkward position here because we start in the middle. So the most accessible direction for the wormhole is the direction that is the least useful, arguably. I mean, nothing about this works. First of all, can't escape after this, but also I'm crossing out this area, so I won't be able to actually drop off the purples later anyway. There might be some kind of sneaky way to grab both dudes on one side, then turn them in via maybe the middle or something in one motion or something. I don't really know. I would love to pretend to have a plan right now. We could turn in a purple like that. Not really. I can't do it via the side. And if I go like this, then we cut off the other purple, because it's not possible to get in. I could turn in one of the oranges, come back here, grab the other purple. But then I can't, even if I turn in both purples, I can't get anywhere. Holy shit, we have so little to work with here. It'd be more useful if I could go the other way around and just drop off one of them and go through, because then I'd be able to reach... Nah, really that doesn't improve anything on either side of things. Part of me almost wonders if this level would be easier without the distractions in it, but I think it's quite impossible to grab these dudes that are in the corners and somehow take them back to these places. I think these are technically providing me with some kind of option, it's just incomprehensible to draw out. Like, if I even grab both of them, like, how do I hand them in? I can't go like this, because we're trapped. Can't go like this, because then we trap the orange. I can't go like this, because nothing is fixed at all by that. Is there any improvement to starting on the other side for some reason? Yes. Drop off both purples, grab the orange, go through here. Lose. Damn it. This feels like progress, kind of. Is there a fix? So I started off by going through here, which made me come out through here. So could I just come in through there instead? Allowing me to have an exit? Not really. Boy, does that improve nothing. Is there some convoluted alternate route I can take? Not really. This technically gives me an exit, but then I never grabbed this purple in the first place, so that's never happening. Oh my god, this level. I would imagine that some part in here we use both crossroads somehow, but I don't see how. Because right now this is hooking up with that, which is the problem. I mean, there's no way to... I can't rotate this so that this somehow goes in there and this somehow went in... Like, I basically need these two to swap in order to make the solution work, which is just breaks reality. That's not how tracks work. They can't cross each other over there. It goes through here. It goes through here right now, which comes... Right, that comes out there because we've broken at everything and nothing makes sense at the moment. I do like the McDonald's arch here that grabs the two purples. Like, I kind of think that goes somewhere, but I'm not sure how to make the rest work if that does... If that even isn't a good idea. This can't be a good idea either. There's no way to get the oranges and come back out. There's no way. That would get you to go through here, grab the orange, come out through here, die, and also you can't turn in the purples. Holy crap. Every idea I have is bad. We can see if I can do the arch thing. Maybe starting without the portals. Something closer to that. Going through this portal would take us straight to the purple houses. This points us back at the other orange houses. God damn it. And then it's just over just like that. Alright. I feel like every single level of this game, no matter how hard or how easy, could... Well, maybe not how easy, but no matter how hard, could take anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 seconds. Because I could so easily walk directly into one of these solutions on my first attempt, and I think I have, when on levels that were supposed to be way harder. Because just like you start drawing, and then you just pick... There's a... Like, if you look at the blank canvas right now, and it's like a weird nightmare with infinite possibilities. Not infinite, literally, but you know what I mean. But when you just start drawing, because of how the track works, there is kind of a weird sense of, like, you're almost picking dialogue options in a BioWare game, where it's like, there's only 3 ways to go, just pick one of those. And then, if you get lucky and pick the right combination on your first try, suddenly, you've won the Deus Ex Mankind, interrogation scene. It's like, wow, you did it. That person gets to live because you won the debate or whatever. And that just sort of happens before long when you're drawing shapes and lines. Okay, so... Son of a... oh no, we have 1 car. That's bad news. Oh no. Alright, we have 1 car total. We have 1 car, crossroads, 2 houses. Everyone's on the opposite end from where they need to go. Again. Because that's what they love to do to us. Alright, well, let's pick you up, go through the portal. Drop you off, pick that guy up. Go through the crossroads, I guess? Drop him off. I couldn't move it because it was hiding a spot I didn't expect it to. Pick you up, drop you off, pick you up. That's not gonna work. Can I redraw it that works a little in a way that works a little better? I don't think I can. It gives me access to the orange house, but no exit. Unless I redraw back here, go into this portal, that you drop off at this place and go through here. And now I can dead end here instead, because I can't go through that portal from that direction. Oh boy. It's no better to go this way, is it? No. It's it doesn't really affect anything, really. Let's pick out a completely different route for that one, I think. One way to avoid complications at times is just to try to grab a dude and not even use any of the weird crazy stuff at the beginning. And just drive him somewhere and start there. And boy, am I not immune to the double entendres built into me constantly saying grab a dude every few seconds in this game. I know what I'm saying. I've noticed. Well, that's the house that was used before, so that one's the one I need to get to, but yeah, he gets picked up here if I drop off there. To pick up there, but I can't go through that portal. I mean, I imagine virtually everything's going to look like it's going to work at first until the moment I actually get to one of the people. So, drop off purple, pick up orange. Drop off orange. That's not going to work. It's not going to work because this one is the one I should be dropping him off at, because it's going to be really... well, that one's basically inaccessible already. Like, the first thing I did was make that basically inaccessible. Here I am going right back to the path I started with. What am I expecting to change? Ah! And freaked out and ran away without me. At this point, I'm not sure I would claim to have any logical breakdown about how to proceed, honestly. And drop you off. Did I do this already? I might have tried this already. I'm most tempted to try going through here. But, like, that's just surrounding that portal and making sure we'll never use it again. Which is not probably the best strategy. So you've been dropped off here, you've been dropped off here, you can be dropped off here, and you are doomed, basically. No? You can be taken through here, dropped off here, and escape? Is that... I almost hit retry. Did that work? Come on, show me where I messed up. I'm ready. No, it worked. Huh. E3 it is. Alright. This is the type of segmented map I was kind of expecting to see more of once they introduced the portal, but it didn't really show up as much. Oh, crap. So 3 houses here, 3 dudes here. And they're separated entirely. Oh boy. Will it be enough to just try and conserve directions, essentially, on the map? Not in this case. I've created a thoroughfare I can't get through here, basically, so let's try instead grabbing you here and taking that one there instead, because this one wasn't going to be accessible. Which is a problem, because that's the one I grabbed first. I realized afterwards. so it's not a great starting point either. Shall we plan upon taking someone else? Now this won't work because this whole crazy direction I'm going in here will lead to me getting this one, but now I can't get to that house. Let's start over. That segmented approach wasn't really helping me, I don't think. You do feel like a smart person to start the whole portal thing with. But I also feel like I'm immediately prepping myself to start making the same mistakes again. I see the trap they're walking me into here. It's about round trip problems. If I go here, then here, like go back to make a round trip to the portal that uses two sides of the portal, make a second round trip of the portal that uses two sides of the portal. Importantly, both times it happens, I end here. I make a round trip through the crossroads via the two sides of the crossroads. I use both sides of the crossroads. And once again, I'm stuck back here. So once I've turned all three of them into their houses, and I use round trips for all three of these purposes, I can't get back to the ending. Essentially. But one thing that stands out to me is you can make this a three-way trip if you don't use both parts of the crossroads. In fact, you functionally don't use the crossroads. Because otherwise, yeah, you can only go through it twice if you use both. Same goes for the portal. Oh god, it gets so confusing when your mouse separates from where you actually are located. Like, this takes me back to the start after I use it twice. But I think the solution involves going through there 3 times. I wonder if I use the portal to get in each time. Oh god. If I use the portal to get in each time, and then I use the crossroad to get out, maybe? What complicates things for me a little bit is that if I go straight through here, it points at the exit, so do I need to use a different starting point for the first entrance to the portal, or am I gonna get myself in trouble? See, if we go with you first, you pretty much have to take the middle path. I'm planning for my exit eventually, but that doesn't... That cuts you off entirely for being accessible. I could get you later and we could snake like around the top of the portal, but then that also makes it impossible. That's not good either, because that'll make it Jesus, that my mouse does not correlate with where this is now. The moment we go through a portal, trying to control that thing is a nightmare if you don't just let go of the mouse. If I snake through here during my exit after grabbing that guy, though, either now or later, I can't use the portal to escape later, because it'll cross off the whole chunk of the map. Oh my god. Reset. None of my ideas go anywhere at the moment. Maybe I should just get my round trips out of the way right now. But that brushed me up against the side of... That brushed me up against the side of the portal, so now I've crossed off my options there. Maybe I can think of a better path here? That could almost be a better start. Probably not that direction, though. I need to be able to basically draw a backwards path from this exit to that house, then back to that guy somehow. None of my ideas work at all. If I do that, I can't make a round trip to pick up the guy and then go back in the portal. Might be more space efficient to go like this and grab this guy here. Oh, Jesus, what happened? That way. But where do you go with that? I mean, right now it's already pointless because I can't reach that guy at all now. Oh, jeez. Where are you going? No. I don't think that entire approach is working. Well, if I'm having so much trouble with this guy, we can probably just try starting with him. See if I can do something with that. Oh, can't go that way. You'd be cutting off your wall. Already not psyched about this idea. We can drop you off here. Go back for you. Drop you off here. Is that the end? Yeah! Yeah! Get in there. I think I did it right. Yes. Very nearly there. We can look forward to, what? 7 more puzzles in the main game, and then I'll probably then start looking into whatever the hell this is. Yeah. No idea what's involved in that one.